anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Cowboy. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal. And scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the Octagon. He is ready to fight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinall. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, they say everybody loses.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Making all these shots count. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. And now he's got the back. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Another ground and pound strike lands. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Aspinall getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you gotta be careful here.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Nurmagomedov is able to flatten him out, really pressing on him now. Opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Big ground and pound. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues?
You gotta be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You gotta get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. It's been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, got to think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates. I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging, because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
And a miss with the right hook. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. It's a pretty fast jab. Tries to work it into a takedown. Another big moment here from your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC. Human being bared, but this guy just doesn't seem to matter.
Nice leg kick. Right into a takedown.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Oh, right to the mouth.
Aspinall's in half guard.
Great job landing from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. That was a slick transition.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
He's got to start throwing down.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
We approach the 1 minute mark here in the second round. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Look for the finish. I want you to check.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh, big punch land.
Oh, he keeps connection like that. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and that was a
Oh, he did it again. Big shot to the head.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Leg kick checked effectively there by Nurmagomedov. Takedown defense holds up.
Relaxed. Breathe. He's rolling up the high kick.
Watch knees to the body. That's a beautiful body kick.
Another knee by Aspinall. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already deep. There, DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Nice level change. Nice pass.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. High fight IQ there as he targets that significantly swollen area. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Hand fight. Get that wrist control. You need to work. I'll stand this up.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
60 seconds. Give me all you got.
Oh, man, all about location as he continues to attack that swollen area. Referee may be looking for the doctor here soon. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
Aspinall's in half guard.
Oh, nice.
Final seconds of round 3. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and the doctor's not going to let you continue as a one-eyed fighter. You all can see the swelling around his eye. It is awesome, and I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in this fight. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nurmagomedov. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Aspinall's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. Khabib's right back to the full mount. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Aspinall. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
He's having his way with him here. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out. And now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. Oh, good ground and pound here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cut man hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC.
The eye's looking pretty bad here.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Nurmagomedov gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Oh, there's that switch kick. Goes up, must come down. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Oh! Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Ooh, sorry to cut short, but it got out.
What a great job attacking the rock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. So you got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Nice positional control here. Aspinall's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Nice.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. .30 seconds to go here. Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov. Final seconds of this fight. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, so will it be and still or and new? As competitive a title fight as we've had in recent memory. Slight lean for me to the champion, but I could see it going either way.
And still, J.A., and still. Because in those key moments, in those big spots, the champion was the one that led the engagements. The champion was the one that led the dance. And I think that's enough to keep the belt around his waist.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant.